In this episode, I sit down and talk with one of the coolest friends of mine who's also very talented and who's also one of the smartest people ever. And then there's also Lorinc. No, I'm joking. Both of them. In this episode, I sit down with Ana and Lorinc, two of the friends that I've met in the comedy community. They are awesome, they're smart, they're funny, and Ana lives in Ukraine right now. We met in Budapest, but she currently lives in Ukraine. So as she said, she took a vacation and came to Budapest to visit us. Lorinc is a fellow comic. He's currently Amsterdam-based, but we met in Budapest. He used to be the host of Magic Mike in Budapest. They don't do shows anymore right now, but it was like awesome. They used to organize their events. And in this video, it's about like 1 or 2 in the midnight where Lorinc comes over to my place to meet Ana, and we just sat down and we were riffing, and I'm like, why don't I just roll the camera and get a Portals to Terra episode? So this is Portals to Terra. Prepare your brains to get fat! We'll figure it out.
And the lighting makes it feel like we're doing like a Playboy photo shoot or something.
That's exactly what we're gonna do. This is gonna turn into an orgy by the end of the... Okay. Yeah, this
we're
is
doing
because
it
of
for
the
Ukraine.
light.
All the money we raise with it.
You know what?
We're gonna turn it to
I'm gonna turn...
only Ukraine OnlyFans. Let's go.
Yeah. I want to turn on the backlit. I think the backlit. That's what we can. It's fine. So yeah. Let me give an intro to the people, because I gotta do it cheesy. Hello everybody, welcome to Portals to Terra. This is a podcast from space. Literally we're fucking recording this in the midnight. People are in their midnight mood. So what's up people, let's go. This is the
lamest. This should never see the light of day.
Okay, no, let's stop.
We've also been listening to Avril Lavigne.
We don't need to do anything. We don't need to talk even. Yeah. We can do whatever we used to do.
Just act normal. Whatever, I don't know what I'm talking about. I fucking hate everybody who's not at war now. I'm sorry, like people, fuck you. Why are you not at war? You should be at war. And you will be at some point.
That's true. Or even if not the war, we will all be at war with the climate. So, which is true.
Oh, are you doing like a cheese off?
No,
this one, this.
Yeah,
you can see the cheesiest thing.
Now that we have
you ever thought the
now that we have you
with climate?
Yeah, no, I'm trying to Joe Rogan it up. I'm like, come on.
Have you ever done DMT?
Let's yes, DMT and climate change.
Should we all do a climate change?
We can all do improv shit. Let's do improv shit. You were a German person.
Okay, we need a word from the audience. Let me suggest.
We need Karen.
Yes, let's invite Karen over.
Where are you, Karen? Shout out to Karen.
Yeah, follow Karen Comedy.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you about anything.
You were literally
because you're too far in Germany. You're
a different fucking context.
Yeah, because you said let's record a podcast, and we're recording the podcast.
I'm doing it now, but
okay. But it happened. It's all.
Next time you have to hide the camera and not tell us that you're recording, so we can all be natural.
Please don't do that when I'm staying in your apartment. You know what happened?
Other topics, please.
What happened? What's going on in Germany?
In Germany, people protesting in Germany.
Against what?
Against everything, and always is Germany. And then they.
Shout out to Germany.
Shout out to
Germany, we love you.
No, yeah, but no, let's. What is the solution? can an average German do? Do you have any message for our German?
You may now address the people of Germany directly if you wish to do so. This is going live on national TV.
You can stop going to Prima. You go to Sparen.
Actually, the previous summer, when restrictions were still tough in Germany and people could not go to festivals, all the techno people from Berlin were coming to Kiev to party because all the techno parties of Europe moved there. Mm-hmm. And it was pretty cool. I wonder what those people are now doing.
Yeah,
guys.
where are you?
COVID is over, Ukraine is over too, right?
See?
Probably at a techno party right now as we speak.
Yeah.
Yeah, in another country, right here. Like right where you were.
In
the same place he got this bracelet.
Yeah.
No, then nobody can see even our faces with this shitty light setting that I put. This is total.
I'm going to jail.
Why? For what you're saying?
Yeah, at one point in my life I'm going to jail. And it's funny because like I always had this thought that I was dreaming about a situation in which I get to jail, but like not for long, maybe like for 1 year, because that would be like a year to work on myself. I am not joking. When I was a teenager, I was like, oh, there is so much things to do. There is like, yeah, it's school, parents. If I get to jail, I work out every day and read because there is nothing else to do. I shave my head bald, so all the new hair that grows out is gonna be healthy and perfect.
No, that's a good plan, but I also think it's probably the most innocent view on what a jail is like. Like, I'll just have me time. And everyone will like me. I'll make jail friends.
I think 1 year. 1 year.
I mean, if it works out that way, it's great. I'm happy, but I don't know. And then they release you, and you're like, no, can I stay?
It's like, I am too perfect now. I cannot go inside in this imperfect world.
1 year later, you go visiting the jail again. You'll be like, why is Anna back in jail? It's like, I just came, I don't know. So it's like, fuck it, fuck you.
I like the food, better food than, you know.
I want to hang around here, like the vibe. It's like, you're over, you're
fine. I've got a topic for you guys. What do you think about the global food crisis?
Well, fun.
I like it when the big ships get stuck. I think it's funny. And I watch the memes and like, ship stuck.
Have you thought about what you're gonna eat this winter, guys? Did you make any preparations?
Anna, you're too smart to stop. You need to be a little more dumb. You need to be a little more TikTok. Have you tried TikTok videos? Did you dive deeper into the TikTok? It takes your intelligence away. So you stop thinking about the apocalypse that is about to hit. Like, you know, we're all gonna die very soon. You know?
Or you can just be very anxious and not be able to afford to think about what's gonna happen in 6 months.
Legit wanna know your opinion. Like, what do you think about global food crisis?
I feel like I have a panic attack once a week about that kind of stuff. That's what I feel about it.
Yeah.
There's nothing to do. You know what I think about? Literally, when Belgium comes out and says we're introducing bugs in lunches for kids to prepare them for a future, and I'm like, fuck. Okay, this is a...
What future? This like
you're like
the UN report that is gonna happen this winter.
I don't think we can have kids. I don't think I will have kids. Because I don't think... This is my opinion.
Definitely not by winter.
Irresponsible for me. Just not even in my like so shitty fucking situation right now. But in general, in this situation, to add another soul with my genetics to this world, like that's just irresponsible. That should be a crime, you know. You know how abortion shouldn't be a crime? This should be, you know. Like this is reverse abortion. You know how they're like some babies that shouldn't have been born are born because they couldn't. I shouldn't have been born. You know, that's basically what I'm going to say.
You're just called giving birth
a
and reverse
why
abortion?
I'm the reason.
Did I hear you correctly?
I'm the walking, talking reason why abortion should be legal. You know, not to have more of this podcast.
Yeah.
You know.
If
Okay, I have a
if you watch a
question
birth
for you.
giving video backwards, it's just
Would you rather be in a war?
Is it sexual?
no, it's an abortion through disappearance in vagina.
Yeah, but that's like backwards is like I thought you meant shoving a baby up someone's.
No, just watch a birthing video backwards.
But like using a baby as a dildo, that would be like dark.
Jesus Christ, that would be dark. But I wouldn't have said that.
Like
loud.
your own baby. Oh boy.
Where were you going with this?
Yes, you had something.
You would rather be at war or here but
Fuck Kate
without
Blanchett.
food. So that's the options this year.
Right.
So in Ukraine we're having war, but people say that we're not likely to have hunger. But you in Europe are gonna have hunger. Maybe war a bit later, but at this point only hunger.
Okay, and then we switch.
I
And then-
take it. Oh no, I
And then
would,
we have war and you have hunger, and then
Okay, whether if it's to answer all your questions, whether if it's the 1 year in prison, whether if it's war, whether if it's hunger, I just bend over and take it. There's nothing more you
You're a
can
little
do. You have to
submissive
breathe.
bitch.
Yes, you have to breathe in and out so it doesn't hurt. That's all
That's
I
the
can.
attitude that brings like dictatorship alive.
Yeah.
That's my attitude.
That's,
I brought all of them.
like Buddha just like fucked up the whole civilization and Christ too. It's like just accept your fucking fate and be happy about it. And this is what
Oh,
makes
shit.
Are
people
you
like
shit talking
Putin.
Christ?
That's what I was thinking about.
Yes.
No, I'm
I really hope this does not get to see
No, this is.
to see the word, but yeah.
Ask more questions because you're in the late night host seat.
I'm asking the questions.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're the late night host. You, the James Corden, we're the
yeah.
carpool karaoke guy.
Okay, so have you ever been bitten by a mite?
Why might?
Mite,
What is a mic?
No.
coolage.
Oh, now back to
Oh, I
my
heard
story.
beaten. Yeah. I think so.
What did you do? What's the natural reaction?
You bend over.
You don't notice it when they bite you, or you notice it
Well, I
only once
literally
in-
woke up and there was a fucking mite on my hand when I was like on my vacation in the forest.
Well, you're supposed to pull it out. I don't know.
No, you're not. That's the wrong
Yeah, that's the
question.
wrong
That's the
question.
wrong answer.
You need to burn it, I
That's the
think.
wrong
I'm
question.
sorry, did this turn into a quiz game? Did I
You need
lose
to,
points
you
now or
need to
something?
burn it, no? You need to burn
You
it.
need to,
pull it
I
out?
went to the ambulance. You cannot pull it out because the head might stay inside.
Yeah, but what does the
and
ambulance
it's
do?
poison.
Pull it out.
Yeah, and prescribe
just-
you shit.
I'm
and
just
they
saying-
also take it to the like to make the test whether it has the Lyme
Okay.
disease in
I
it.
mean, I know you have to see a doctor, but I'm saying there's a method where you can pull it out with the head, and that's what they do. And you can also do it at home if you're good enough.
That's what
What
she
is the
said. She
method?
said there's a method to pull out with the head. That's why I'm born, actually, I think. I think my parents were too
Yeah.
confident that they can
I'm sorry.
do that method, but that method is risky. that method is,
So when did this happen?
2 weeks ago.
And now you're scared that you have
So
Lyme
I
disease?
wake up and there is like a room full of other people who sleep and somehow don't have mites on them. But I have, and I wake up and I'm like, there is this thing in my hand, and I'm like, oh, hello, little spider, thank you for coming here. And I'm like, go away, little spider. And he doesn't go away, and I actually can't pull him out and do anything. And I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, I know 2 people who got bitten by a mite. One is now in a wheelchair, and another person is like a girl that we visited a month ago in the infection like thing of the hospital, and because they got like pretty fucked up. by
But
mite.
did you go to see a doctor?
Yes, and
Okay.
he laughed in my face. He was like, "Oh, that's where you come to." Like, I'm coming, and he's like, "Shh, shh, it's gonna hurt. Don't scream." And he's pulling it out. It doesn't hurt. Like, obviously, nothing happens because it's
you're
like,
tough.
yeah.
Because of the,
And then 2 weeks of antibiotics.
also.
So,
But isn't
don't
it
ever
beautiful how,
underestimate this
exactly, isn't it beautiful how all of this can die from, like, imagine you're like the food crisis, the blah, but a wasp comes in, and then you're allergic.
Yep.
That's how easy it is.
I'm sure that's what's happening at front. There are also snakes. They're
Where?
sleeping
In
in trenches
front-
and they have
where?
snakes at the front, like.
Oh, okay. Okay. I thought you said France.
French snakes.
I
Like,
don't have
it
such
also-
a good pronunciation.
it also happens at France.
No.
Shout out to Noah.
Shout out to the crazy guy.
No, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
If you're watching Crazy Guy, fuck you.
They're watching Crazy Guy right
And also,
now.
they're happy for you. That's fun, but stop harassing us now.
Whoever's watching this is watching Crazy Guy. We should make a burger joint called Three Crazy Guys. Like five guys,
What's
but
that?
three and
Three
crazy.
guys.
What's
And crazy.
the, what's
That's
the
too big a
burger
difference.
joint? That's something that Kitty has a
I
bit
know,
about.
I know,
was
which we don't
laughing
talk
at
about.
without
Yeah.
understanding it.
It's
nobody
outside the rules
understands
of
it, I
this
don't get it.
podcast.
I don't know that bit.
It's about, she says that, she
Shout out
says,
to Kitty, by the way.
I'm gonna cut this out, but she says that,
Pizza
I
joint,
thought burger joint is something like.
Don't make-
a
at least
crust
tell us
bun.
what-
Anna, you're
What do you
making
thought it
everything
was?
this very difficult for her. Can you not?
No, I wonder
It's
It's
what
very
you
easy.
thought it
You
was.
just like cut the whole thing until this point.
Yeah. What did you think it was?
Like some kind of stock shit.
Burger joint?
Yes, it's like when some stockholders come in a club and then discuss who they're gonna take down the market.
It says the name of the place where they do this, or
No, it's like, there is things like trust fund.
oh,
Or like
alright.
some-
I never knew.
Burger
It
joint.
sounds trust fund, burger joint. It's like,
Beautiful.
Oh, they're conspiring in the burger joint to crash the market.
That's why Biden raised the interest rates, man.
oh, have you watched the Bob Burnham thing that came out?
The outtakes?
The outtakes.
I haven't watched it.
I watched it and there is like this good song like
He was, he
how
went
is Joe
months, yeah.
Biden is the only choice. And
What
it
is?
goes on for like 3 minutes. How is Joe Biden is the only option. Yeah.
No, he's
Shout
just
out to
doing-
Joe Biden.
He's-
Do you know? Do you know that Jill Biden came to my city to visit one of our schools in my city,
When?
like maybe 2 months ago?
What?
So
there's
because
no-
we have helicopters all the time. So Jolie came to Lviv, and Jolie, she was just like hanging out.
Dolly
Sancho.
Parton's rival?
Yes, Angelina Jolie.
Who is Jolie? Oh, okay.
So
I
she
swear
was
to
just
God,
like
I-
drinking coffee in one of the shittiest places of Lviv. And there is a very famous meme about it. I don't understand how you didn't see it. There is
No.
this photo of her when she's like giving some autographs. And there is a guy in front of her, a little boy who's like looking into his computer in the next table and does not realize that she's there. And it's a very famous meme now. It's like, there is Jolie, and it's like, your perfect job. And then it's you there who does not realize this thing. So it's a big thing. So yes, Jill Biden came to my city, to Uzhgorod. Have anybody heard about Uzhgorod?
Shout out to Uzbek.
Shout out to Uzhgorod. Cool place. Totally not a place where celebrities come. Okay, Jill Biden is, can we call her a celebrity? I mean, we can. And she was just like visiting a school
He probably
that I
didn't
live
know where he
next
was.
to. It's Jill, his wife. It's not Joe.
Oh, sorry.
I don't
Biden
think
did
she
not
knew where
want
she
to
was
be
either. If she made the decision to get married into the White House, like imagine if like Harry Styles, like
Well, they probably got married like 50 years ago.
Yeah.
Or something.
nobody wants that. Like who want to be first
I know.
lady? Like if it's like Harry Styles, okay, then you're like okay, if that's the price
No.
for Harry Styles is 4 years of office, and then Harry Styles forever, you take it. Oscar Isaacs, that kind of people, you take. You know what I mean?
No.
But not for Biden. I'm saying he's not fuckable enough for anyone to get into all of
because
this.
he's old as fuck.
But do you
Yeah,
think he
thanks.
was ever fuckable? Have you seen his son?
I don't. Is this what you do in your free time? Just look up how
Dude.
fuckable presidents were like years ago? Or
Listen, let's say something.
we don't think about this.
Have you seen his son
I
in
think our
Ukraine?
president is fuckable. Our president is the only fuckable president.
I had a bit about this.
He has fuckable aura.
Am I allowed?
Yeah.
What? You just started looking at me.
So how does the bit go?
I don't remember. No, the gist was that I'm jealous of. No, wait. How is it? That I guess if you're a comedian and you're also the president of a country and you're fighting a war against an invasion, everybody on Twitter will want to fuck you.
I'm not on Twitter and I wanna fuck him.
Yeah, but it's just about me seeing a lot of horny tweets about how hot he is. I was like, ooh.
I think so. If you do comedy now and you're in Ukraine, that's basically a political career.
Oh.
Do you want that?
Did you get it? I was just thinking about the
I'm more
thing.
afraid of that than the food crisis. Me having a political career.
No, I mean,
Honestly.
our president was comedian first,
Yeah.
and now he's
Yeah.
a president.
But just
so
a
that's
name, like
the
imagine
idea.
if somebody comes out and says, "Oh, this guy had a political career." Oh, fucking hell. And then they find out what I'll be talking about. Scary, no?
You just
It's
killed
kinda-
it for me now. Whatever.
No, but that for you guys it's cool though. Like for
No,
that.
I was saw
You're gonna
that
be killed within weeks.
a lot of activists in our city started in comedy. So people who are now
So imagine the level of the open mic.
Wow.
No, I'm just kidding.
yeah, like they started from doing some comedy stuff.
They became actors.
Yeah. And
That's
they-
honestly what happened to most people we know from a lot of them.
So, you guys also ride your bikes?
I think that like you know how it always was like this, like there was the clown that was allowed to say shit about the king that no
Yeah.
other person dared to say, because it's like you can laugh it off, you can pretend it's a joke, and I think it's still like this.
Yeah.
I mean now
Except for clown,
If you
there's
get
this
cancelled-
sexy Middle Eastern guy on the stage.
or a woman.
Yeah,
not
or,
sexist.
but in my case, I mean.
Yeah.
Do you think my ego can think outside of myself? Come on.
Yes. Can you do a full spin with this? Whoa, crazy.
My knees
Sorry.
are too old to do this. Yeah, cool flat.
Yeah, I think we already have a great episode.
Oh no, like we should really be.
Okay, Anna, do you know how I close this podcast?
What?
Do you know how the podcast ends? How I close?
You
sign
stand up and you just like
pick
pee
up
on the table. That's the end.
and now we gotta do it together.
And now we
No.
all pee.
No,
Two guys in
it
one
goes-
mug.
It goes. You have to look in the camera and say, "This has been. This has been auditory This has been portals to Terra. Prepare your brains to get fucked." Gotta say that. One of
my
you has
God.
to say that and sign it off
Do we have to?
and end this misery.
I
Yeah.
already
If you
forgot.
say prepare to get fucked, does that make rape not as bad?
What?
I mean, if you
No,
say
your brain.
prepare to get
Yeah,
fucked,
that's what this
and then-
podcast is. It's brain rape.
no.
Okay, I don't
I'm not
consent to
thinking-
this.
I'm not-
Edit this part. I don't want to
I'm
be involved in like rape jokes. No, thank you.
Lorinc is not involved in any of it. No,
Abstain.
no. It wasn't a. Shout out to.
Shout out to Jeffrey Epstein. Yeah.
Shout out to your cousin.
Shout out to his wife who is getting released.
Okay.
Is she?
Can you
I didn't hear that.
Can you
Wow.
sign it off?
That's the best sign off.
Do you want to do the say that?
Shout
I
out to-
cannot remember such a long
Then
phrase.
sign up, do whatever you want.
This has been Portals to
This has
Terra.
been Portals to Terra, prepare to
have
prepare
your
anus.
brain
Prepare
fucked.
to have your brain fucked.
This is so good.